Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to the $1 Million Prison. You can see up here, it's only been a couple of days actually since the last episode, but we've suddenly got loads and loads of money, and that's mainly due to this stuff here, exports. I just let it run for a bit, kept it in normal speed just in case things went wrong, but you know, things worked out pretty good too. Someone's just gone in here, and I don't like. Oh, was it a janitor? That's all right then. These rooms here were cleaning cupboards. We've had so many riots and deaths take place in these rooms that I've decided to change them into... well, actually, I'm tempted to change them into holding cells, and then I can convert these into something else. Or just have more holding cells. I don't know. I might turn these just into normal cell blocks. Thinking about it. Or extra solitary, because I'm going to start clamping down on prisoners a bit more now. If they do wrong, they're going to know about it, basically. Let's just see if I can mark this out as solitary. I could, at least on that side. Could I on this side? These doors should be in the middle, but I remember at the time of building, I think I miscounted somewhere along the way. Yeah, doesn't quite add up. So okay, that might be out of the question. What about cells? So we could do that and that, and we know that fits like so. And then if we leave, say, a 2 square gap, this will slowly help us build up our capacity, which is kind of what we want. We want a nice big capacity now. Again, there's 1 square gap there, but I think I could live with that. So we go 1, 2, 3. We could put another one there, and one there. And if I put one in like that, that's also a nice little gap. So actually that kind of works. We end up with, I think that's 8 extra cells. 9 extra cells. In fact, if I put this one in, I think that's 10 extra cells, is it not? 5. I can't count. 5, 10, 18 extra cells. There we go. That's what I like to see. Now it's a case of choosing which ones we want. And the cool thing about having this here, like it is excuse me, we can clone it in. So this is actually going to cost us a fair bit of money to do. But I think everything on this game costs a fair bit of money to do, so what's the harm? So that's that. And then if I go to this side and clone that one, I can do these ones, and we've spent pretty much all the money we had on just this side. We haven't even got round to doing the other side. And yeah, it's not cheap. It is not cheap. And actually in this episode what I wanted to do was extend the canteen and the kitchen. So yeah, it's not really going in our favour, this whole monetary thing. Things can get expensive. They can get expensive, but the whole point of this massive prison is it's going to be a challenge. You know, we've got 304 prisoners here now, with room for another 18 more after this. 336 capacity in total. You know, it's going to get difficult. What I could do now is go into the planning screen and get rid of all of that. See our team of workmen here building. What circuit is this on? Ah, it's all wired up anyway. That's cool. Just got to put the pipes in for the loos, which actually I could do now, because it is just a case of of building straight lines out from these ones. So there, 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 and there. There we go. We have this lovely team of workmen who are working hard to build this, and then we'll allocate a guard in here as well. I think we only need the one guard. I think. Maybe. But yeah, I do want to extend the solitary area, because you can see that the solitary block is basically full. And I want to do crackdowns on solitary to stop our prisoners from being, you know, misbehaving, committing crimes whilst they're in jail. For example, murdering our workmen, which actually happened just before I started recording. One of our workmen over in this block, which I really, really hate, this block. I really wish I could just demolish it and start again, and for some reason there's a bit of wall missing there, behind that door. Yeah, I hate this block a lot. But these individual blocks here have all got guards in. And then I've just had a dog patrol set up to go around. You can see there's a dog going around, because the worker was murdered in this area here. So at least then hopefully there'll always be someone watching out, making sure that nothing bad happens to our poor, poor prisoners. Right, where is our... Why is he standing there? Oh, he's searching. What he needs to be doing is opening this door. Or someone needs to be opening that door. The reason we have guards stationed in here is to do that. Right, how are these cells coming along? They're getting there. They're getting there. I kind of like just sitting here sometimes, watching things being built. It's a nice little system going. I like systematic things. Right, what are we going to do whilst we finish this? I suppose I could still start laying the foundation down for the extension to the canteen. The first thing I really want to do is get rid of that door and get rid of these walls. And get rid of this planning here as well. This door will be moved up to the end here. That's how long the new canteen is going to be. Kitchen wise, I think what I was planning on doing was moving this power plant to the other side here, which means we'll actually have a blackout. We'll black out our workshop and our kitchen whilst we're doing that. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but it's cheaper than building a new one from scratch. What's the power supply like on there? Oh, that's perfect. We could actually wire this up to this. We could just get rid of this power plant completely. Something just turned off. Ah. Okay. Give me 1 second. I can fix this. What we're going to do is dismantle all of that. Like so. And we're going to connect this up to this one. Like that. So what I've got to do now is wait for at least one of these wires to be snipped. Which doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Come on, workers. And then we can switch the power back on. It's funny, when I first started this prison, I built those 2 power plants. The ones either side of the shower block. And I just thought to myself when I did it, you know, that's it, that's all we need in this prison. That is all we need. And that'll power the entire thing. And as you can see, couldn't be further from the truth. We actually need a lot of power. I think we've got 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we've got 7 power stations in this prison now, all maxed out. And still, we end up with scenarios like this. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now surely there must be a workman making his way around to snip these wires now. Surely. We've done all of this bit. All of these cells are pretty much completed. We don't need a whole workforce of 30 workmen building 5 cells, 6 cells. Surely not. And what's really worrying me is if they go over and build these ones first, these new wires here. Why are the guards taking prisoners through? No, I don't want that to happen. I can unstaff only that bit though. I don't want prisoners to be taken round this bit here. That's not why I put the staff doors in there. And yet that seems to be what's happening, so might find a way to discourage that. Come on, I just need one workman to do his job and get rid of these wires. These cells are finished. Any of these wires. All it takes is one. What are we waiting for on these ones? Is it just beds? Yeah, it looks like it is. And they're putting the pipes in, although they're not doing a very good job of it. At least that glitch seems to have been fixed. The glitch where guards walk in the door with prisoners, for example, and then they just start turning backwards and forwards, not really doing anything. It's good to see that at least that's being fixed. Oh, there we go. Wire being cut. Done. Right. Power plant here. Switch on. Is it worked? Yes, it looks as though it has. What is the output on the... Oh, wow, that one's full. And that one's only half full. So we've actually got, although we've got lots of power stations, we've got them running at half full. But if we try and connect all of them up so that they're working at full capacity, we sort of lose a bit of flexibility in what can and can't be done. Right, I need money. I know how to get money. I bought some shares back in our prison. I can't sell any at the moment because of recent death. But you can see how much our prison is worth now. We're actually, if we sold the prison now, I think we'd only get 90% of that. It says somewhere what percentage we own. I think. Somewhere. But I think we only own 90% now, so we'll get 90% of that value. There's the death. So it's in the past 24 hours, so we need to wait until 24 hours is gone. Although we just made some money there from exports, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to do it now. Break foundations. We're going to extend it all the way up. Zoom out a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. All the way up to here. And you can see how much that's cost us. That has cost us quite a bit. But I feel it's necessary. Because it stops prisoners loitering in the doorway here, and I think it'll actually cut down on riots, because the number of tables we've got is far too few. And then if we move this power plant, or demolish it completely, which I've not got the money to do now, but if I did, I would do that, then we can expand the kitchen as well, because I think a bigger kitchen is also good for what we want to do. So our workmen are going to be getting on with this. We can move this door, or we have another door up here that we could just plop on there like that. I might put double doors here still, but not in the same way that I had before. I'm not going to do the whole metal detector thing, because it's only guards and dog handlers that go in and out of that door anyway, so there's no point in me stressing over doing that. Right. It's coming along nicely, this building. Again, I just like to sit and watch them build. See how random it is as well. It's not even like they start in one corner and work up to the other. You can see here there's gaps where floor hasn't been put in, or where steel beams haven't been put in. And the way the workmen themselves swarm around, it's like watching a like an ant's nest or a bee's hive, you know. It's completely chaotic, and yet at the end of it, they make something like this building here. So, you know, kind of cool. Just wish they'd hurry up with it a little bit more. They're taking shortcuts as well. Going into and out of the building here. There we go. Finished. Right. They are putting lights in pretty much the same place, which is also cool. These two CCTV cameras, they come out of that monitor. I'm going to remove them. Temporarily. They'll be moved up to the new back wall. I'm also going to dismantle... Really? Am I seriously going to have to wait for this door to be unlocked before I can dismantle it? I might just dump it then. Because it doesn't need to be kept. We've got loads and loads of doors. We've got 29 doors we can still use. And I can actually reuse stuff from around the prison, like benches from the holding cells. We've got loads of tables that we could use. So I might as well start laying out tables. Put one there and one there. And I think here we can leave a gap of... Let's do 2. So we'll have another one there. And another one there. And another one there. And another one there. And now we've got insufficient funds. So we're going to have to wait for our exports to kick into life again. We should have some trees, yeah. Some trees that starting to be cut. I can't speak today. Trees that should be needing to be cut down. Got a few in the corner down here. Oh, we've got loads of trees that need to be cut down. So that's cool. That'll be handled nicely by our workmen in the near future. And yeah, we've just got to wait for this to be wired in as well. Now, here's another thing. What power plant are we going to wire these up to? I think the already existing one is probably going to be our best bet. Where's canteen? There it is. We'll extend this up. We've still got to replace this fence down this side with a brick wall as well. So that should be done in the near future. That should all be classed as one room. For some reason it's not quite registering right now. Redeploy a guard there. There we go, it's counted it now. Cool. So we've got this lovely brand new canteen. Soon we'll be able to move this power station up here. And we'll be able to extend this kitchen, put some new cookers in. Not so sure about the sinks. I think we're okay for sinks in terms of washing up. I think we need some more bins. We just need tables to put these ingredients on because they're all full. We definitely need some more fridges. We can just fill the room with fridges, really. Not worry so much about cookers. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it because we're pretty much at the end of this episode now, guys. So in the next episode, again, I'll leave this running. We should sell all this wood and get the money. In fact, I could sell this wood now on these crafting tables, carpentry tables. Might as well just sell all this stuff that's sitting around on these tables. There we go. Now we're up to 5,000. So actually, before I end this episode, I might as well finish laying out the canteen. So we got 2 like that, and then 3 like that, and then a gap of 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, it doesn't quite fit. Well, that's slightly annoying. I bet it would fit if I reduced the gaps to 1. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Dismantle these ones as well. And we'll sort this out. I'm going to do this off camera, guys. Otherwise you guys are going to be sitting here getting bored. So when we come back next time, we'll raise a bit more money, we'll extend the kitchen, and then we'll start looking at something else that I'd like to make different about this prison. But until then, time to dedicate this episode. So I should have someone I can dedicate this episode to. Although, having said that, it's very difficult these days to try and find who's actually commented on your videos. Let's find one with comments on. Sorry about this, guys. I should do this before the episode, really. I should write down who I'm going to dedicate each episode to. Right. Got one here. Nope, not that one. I've done that. Those two. Such bad planning. Oh, dearie me. Right. This one. Chances are we're going to end up with the same people. Yeah, we're getting the same people commenting on these videos, guys. So this new idea of mine might be falling down. Ah, here we go. Berentota LP commented on one of my videos a while ago saying about my armory. Prisoners walking around the armory while danger is high. That can only go well. And it was actually in a response to his comment that I put these double doors in. And trying to make this, I think it is still staff only. Yeah, this whole area here is staff only. So, thank you very much to him. Berentota. I think I've pronounced that right. Apologies if I haven't. This episode is dedicated to you, my friend. As for the rest of you guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, be sure to click the subscribe button below. If you have already subscribed to this channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.